today I want to talk about how to attract what you do want. And people that are talking to me are talking about wanting to get the relationship that they desire. It could be about attracting the job or the career that you want that aligns with your purpose. It could also be about finding the dream house that you want to buy. So all of these are examples of things that people want to attract. And one of the things that gets people on the wrong track when they think about attraction is they're like, oh, well, if it's attraction, then all I have to do is kind of like hope that thoughts are going to become things and sit back and wait for it to come to me. So that's not really how attraction works. You do have to actually take action, but the action that you take has to be intentional. So where people also mistake or kind of get off on the wrong track is they engage in action that is almost like saying that I'm going to put all my energy towards getting what I want, and I'm actually overlooking the fact that I hate the process in which I'm engaging in to get what I want. So one of the questions that I've been hearing from people is they just keep saying like that they know what they want, and they think that they're doing everything that they can to get what it is that they think that they want, but for some reason they don't know why what they're doing isn't actually attracting what they do want. So as I was describing, when people engage towards a destination and they become like obsessed and desperate to get what they want, they neglect the process, and they neglect being fulfilled in the journey or the process towards being able to get what they want. And when they do that, they're not fulfilled in the journey. And when you're not fulfilled in the journey towards getting what you want or towards reaching your goal, you start to feel drained, and you start to feel like in a negative emotion or even have self-doubt about the actual process and the goal itself. And when you have negative thinking and negative emotion, you have drain, which is the opposite of motivation. The motivation that you need to take aligned action towards what you want. So like finding the joy in the everyday life, in the journey towards your process, is really what it means to attract what you want. And I'm going to use the phrase to attract what you want from the inside out as opposed to the outside in. So when we're attracting what we want from the inside out, it means that we are aligning with our journey towards getting what we want in a way that we have positive emotion and positive thinking. And so what are we aligning with? So we do have to take action. We do have to take action that is going to make us fulfilled in the journey, in the now, towards getting what we want. But then people say like they don't really know how to do that. Because again, we're so focused on finding our happiness in this goal or in this outcome. So what we actually need to do is focus our action first on our self-worth, and aligning our self-worth and our vibration with what it is that we want, and making sure that we are a vibrational match internally towards what we want. And that means that our thought and our emotions, and specifically when I say our thoughts, means our beliefs of ourselves and about what we're trying to do have to be aligned and in congruence with what we want. So if you're saying that you want something and your beliefs aren't aligned with that, you are not a vibrational match towards what you want. So the action that we need to take first is about aligning our self-worth with our gifts, with our talents, with our passions, and what it is that we truly desire. And once we align, we put action towards aligning ourselves, even our spaces, our homes, with what we want. The next thing that we need to actually take action towards is actually taking that aligned self with our self-worth into relationships. So how I think we do this is about taking action, not just towards the outcome, but taking actions towards aligning our self-worth through self-care, through self-love, and towards actually creating the security in ourselves mentally, physically, and emotionally. And when we can take that security into relationships, we create synergy. So the second actions that we need to take is about how we're engaging in our relationships. Even if you're looking to find love in an intimate relationship, you can't do that without putting some intention towards all the other relationships that you're having. So being intentional about creating that synergy in your relationships. So I think that this is one of the biggest things that people neglect when they're trying to attract what they want, is they forget about how we have to use relationships and how we have to put action towards bringing our self-worth into our relationships to create that synergy. So this fall, I'm going to be doing my last class on love for this year, because we're kind of rounding out the summer, and for me the summer is always about enhancing love and intimacy. So this fall I'll be working with a small group of women who want to use resilience to get into an intimate relationship. And so if you or you know someone is interested in that or wants to do that, private message me, inbox me, comment below, share the video. Let me know what you think about the practices and about how you are going about attracting what you want. And I will look forward to seeing you guys next time.